Hola, bonjour, and hello. This is Europe calling.
I said right down to Australia. All the people around the world, yeah, yeah. Gonna have a crazy party. Come and join the fun. Only happens once a year. Can you feel the atmosphere? Europe's calling, Europe's calling. Funny songs to scream and shout. That is what we dream about. Europe's calling, Europe's calling.
Hello, I'm your host Brian Joseph, and thank you for joining us on our debut episode of Europe Calling. You might be wondering, what is this show even about? Well, I'll tell you. Eurovision, that's what. We're a weekly talk show that will delve deeper into the ins and outs of this year's Eurovision Song Contest. Expect energy, entertainment and shade as we update you with all the events leading to May in Stockholm. Now, I won't be alone as we spill all the truth on this year's events. Joining me each week will be my stunning co-host, Eurovision aficionado Allie Lindo and European drag superstar Betty Beyond. Betty will be performing later on tonight's show, but first, let's chat to her about what we can expect. Hello, Betty.
Hi, darling.
So glad you'll be with us. Hope you're ready for some exciting Eurovision coverage.
Honey, I was born ready.
That's what I like to hear. Now, each week you'll be performing a lip-sync performance of a Eurovision song. What will you be owning this week?
Slavic Girls by Donatan and Cleo.
Oh, what a comeback that was for Poland. Cannot wait for that. We best let you prepare. See you soon, Betty.
I hope you all enjoy. Bye.
Each week, myself and Ali will host a segment where we go in-depth into a matter related to this year's Eurovision Song Contest. For our first week, we'll be discussing the bookmakers' top 3 to win the ESC 2016. Do we agree, or has there been an oversight? Let's join up with Ali now to discuss it all. Hello Ali, welcome to the show.
Lovely to be here. I'm ready to begin.
As am I. Let's talk betting. All 43 songs for this year's show have finally been released, and Russia is still leading the odds with Sweden and Croatia closely behind. Do we really see a win for Russia though, Ali?
Sergei Lazarev's entry this year definitely has potential to win, but it is really hard for me to get Russia's 2015 entry out of my head. Polina's A Million Voices wasn't just a song, it was an anthem. That isn't the case this year, but the song is still lovable, and Sergei Lazarev's first live performance of the song definitely solidifies it as a serious contender.
They have all the right factors going for them. I'm just hoping some sort of competition will present itself and make Russia earn their win if they want it so. We may love Sweden in Eurovision, but there's not so much love this year for France with If I Were Sorry. What do you think are its chances during the final?
I love France, really I do, but If I Were Sorry doesn't scream Eurovision to me. It's a nice song and the kind that gets stuck in your head as you go for a drive through the countryside. Unfortunately, I think it will be hard for France to win after Mons's amazing performance last year. It's quite a difference between the two songs, and we can really see that a lot of Europe isn't too happy with it. France, if you see this, I still love you and your music. Who the man? You the man. But I can't get behind the song.
Doing my background checks on France, I was so bewildered by his return. His win in Melody Festival just shows how relevant chilled music is within the world charts. Regardless of whether you like the song or not, at least Sweden remains relevant. Maybe they'll work it on stage, maybe it won't. And what about Croatia? What a return! I'm so glad to see them return, and I'm personally loving Lighthouse. What are your thoughts?
I couldn't agree more. This song is definitely one of my personal favorites. I can see this song winning everything at the grand final in May, but as always, it always comes down to the performance.
My personal favourite so far, but as you said, it all depends on the performance. Her live performance was great. They need to do something with her visuals and outfit that really make her stand out. Just don't dress her in a lighthouse, please. That about wraps up our thoughts on the current top 3. They may all change, however, once rehearsals begin in Stockholm. Ali, thank you so much for joining in. See you next week.
See you next week, Brandon.
Au revoir.
Hej då. That's goodbye in Swedish.
Just fitting. Hej då. Now, Eurovision may not be to everyone's taste. However, to us fans, it is life. Stockholm may be hosting this year, however, it's not the only place to be this Eurovision season. I myself am just back from Eurovision in concert in sunny Amsterdam. Here's what I got up to.
With us, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it's called Europe Calling, and we're going to be matching in-depth. As soon as I got off the plane, I went straight to a studio in Rotterdam where I made my debut appearance on the ESC Daily show. Then I made my way to the press event, and Dowie wasn't afraid to tell the truth.
This is to all of you. Like, it's not because of the cameras and all that stuff. I don't even give a shit about that.
Next came
Now,
the
your song
artist.
is called Falling Stars.
Well,
What is the message of your
Highway
song?
makes a surprise
You know,
appearance.
every one of us should be the brightest falling star in our life. We should love ourselves, believe in our dreams, believe in us, and the guys are singing.
No, your song is called If Love Was a Crime. What is the crime, though?
No, the crime is to love. You know, sometimes people don't understand that the greatest power of all.
You were
Wasn't it
both
get the
internally
party started
selected along
real
with
late?
Dean and Anna. Here they are. Nice to meet you.
We just shooted our final video before 3 days ago. In amazing location, you will see it's a big and very important castle in Bosnia.
Oh,
It
wait.
looks like Game of Thrones, maybe,
Yeah.
because of that.
She's very sexy in the video.
Oh, yes?
You're all
Extremely
very sexy.
Thank you.
He's very sexy.
No, she's very sexy.
She's Khaleesi.
Greta
He's
introduced the
our-
Australian
So I
behind
went to
her
my
graphics.
amazing friend Jonathan Duffy. He's an Australian. Do you want to come say hi?
Hello, Australia.
Yeah, this is my Australian friend Jonathan Duffy.
Hi.
After Ivan has a moment with a lighter, he then takes care of the interview for me.
Okay. Kobe.
Thank you.
Or Kubi.
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 Ready? Hello.
Hello, guys. I'm Ivan from Belarus. My song "Help You Fly." Can I sing it for you?
Yes, go ahead, sing away.
I will help you learn how to fly, how to fly.
And then with Italy, things just got weird.
Keep the flower, yeah. Okay.
And you'll see me in Stockholm. Bye.
Francesca, thank you very much.
Thank you to you. You're welcome. And the flower.
Keep the flower.
Francesca. Okay, just look at Francesca. Don't say anything, just nod like you're enjoying what you say.
All my fans
Hovey gives
and
us some
everybody, all the
sassy
Eurovision
advice.
fans all across the world. I have to tell you, the most important thing that you could ever do is love yourself. So I want you to wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, say, "Hey, bitch, you look amazing. I love you."
Finally, Romania tries to turn me to the dark side. Definitely a must-see event. Special thanks to Renee and OGAENL for organising yet another incredible promo concert. Also would like to thank the ESC Daily for the accreditation. Each episode I'll be hosting a segment called My Deux Cents, as 2 cents is simply not enough. This week I'll be discussing, is Sweden taking over Eurovision? Sweden, we love them. SVT know how to host a show. If you don't annually watch their national selection, Melodifestivalen, please get started. However, their positive impact to the show is questionable. Having countries like Moldova and Russia utilising Swedish produced music in Eurovision has begged the question, is Eurovision entry still authentic to the country that chose it? I believe it's a double-edged sword because as it may take away the entry's native authenticity, it has increased the quality of the songs we've been getting in recent years. Not always the case, but majority of the time we're getting more relevant commercial tracks entering the contest, which has helped the viewer figures increase significantly in recent years. There needs to be a cut-off point though. We can't sacrifice the original meaning of the contest for the sake of great tracks. Eurovision came from the concept of unity, not duplication. In regards to this year, I've not many complaints. Some solid entries this year, and the current look at the staging in Stockholm suggests we'll be getting some breathtaking performances regardless. In the meantime, I'm dubious to Sweden's intervention, but so far, so good. Now it's time to return to Betty as she performs our first lip-sync performance to a Eurovision song. This week will be to Slavic Girls by Donatan featuring Cleo.
We're Slavic girls, we know how to use our charming beauty. Now shake what your mama gave ya. Clap your hands to this music. This is our nature, this is our core, this is our hot Slavic core. We're Slavic girls, we know how to use our charming beauty. Now shake what your mama gave ya. Clap your hands to this music. This is our nature, this is our core, this is our hot Slavic core. The special thing we have in our genes makes us proud of our natural shapes. On our lands you have everything you need. So for the vodka straight, no need to mix. Cream and butter, tastes so
Slavic girls are wicked, adorable and smart. They're the best vibes if you search for the one. Most beautiful ladies, sweet as a cake. You gotta try them before it's too late. Then you will find what will make you feel good. If you don't believe us, we can give you sweet proof. Our beauty will always take your breath away. One shot the fuck and you wanna stay. We're Slavic girls, we know how to use our charming beauty. Now shake what your mama gave ya. Clap your hands to this music. This is our nature. This is our core. This is our hot Slavic gold. We're Slavic girls, we know how to use our charming beauty. Now shake what your mama gave ya. Clap your hands to this music. This is our nature. This is our core. This is our hot Slavic gold. Just clap your hands with us and move your feet. Clap your hands with us and feel the beat. Clap your hands with us and move your hips. Clap your hands with us and feel the beat.
Bravo, Betty, what a showstopper. Shake what your mama gave you. Anyways, that's all from myself, Ali and Betty this week. We hope to see you again next week, as I'll be heading to the London Eurovision party, and we'll have much more to discuss about Eurovision 2016. Until then, au revoir, adios, and take care.